What's going on, guys? It's Dan here. I got some news. It's huge news. I mentioned this in my game update that I was going to be letting you guys know of some crazy news that is changing DanQ8000 as the channel. And it's a lot of people have been speculating what it could be. I've been getting a kick out of some people's thoughts, but I guess I haven't really been letting on what's going on. This is kind of out of the blue. There's been no hints or whatever, but basically there's been a few things going on in my life as of late that is leading me to this decision. Number one, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna mention it and then I'm gonna explain myself, okay? Okay, within a week's time, so 1 week from today will be my last day at my full-time job. What does that mean? I'm doing YouTube full-time. That's right, you guys. I have decided my channel is where I want it to be for me to continue doing it and putting as much effort into it as I possibly can at this stage. Everything's ready. I feel like I've been ready for months, but I've just had that thing at the back of my head saying, I don't know if you're ready yet, I don't know if you're ready yet. But little things, eye-openers, I've been seeing things happening that basically solidified my decision to do this. One of the main reasons is, I recently brought some of my YouTube stuff, done some taxes, just get them all done ahead of time. Because I wasn't able to do it for a while. It was really weird. But anyway, I did all my taxes and I found out that I'm losing money working a full-time job. I'm serious. The fact that I have two sources of income is putting me into a new tax bracket. It has put me in a different tax bracket. And this whole time, I've been paying way more into tax than I've been earning. That's not true, but because I have two sources of income, they're like, oh, he makes a lot of money. And they're like, you owe us, you have to pay us more taxes. So upon finding that out and realizing how much I get paid and comparing it with the ratio of how much I get taxed from my full-time job as it is, and what I'm taxed, when they look at both incomes together, I'm paying more into tax than it's all worth. There's so many times when I've been at my full-time job where, let's think about it. Something's come out without my knowledge, or it releases on a Friday. A game releases on a Friday, and I haven't been able to do it until late because of that release date. And that really screws me up. And that's time I could have spent doing a new game or fixing something. I don't know how many times I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I get up usually really early at 6:45, 6:30. Because I work at 8 in the morning every day. Well, not every day, from Wednesday to Saturday, and I know everyone's like, that's only 4 days, Dan, suck it up. 12-hour shifts. So, it makes up for the time. Which is why, and the problem with that is, my days are never guaranteed. I could have whenever my truck would be finished, empty, that's when my day is done. So, I could finish a little earlier than normal. Sometimes I'm late as hell. One day, I got off at just shy of 12 in the morning. And I started at 8. It was a long-ass day. I was not having a good time. So, there's that. And, when I would get home, and by the time I would get home, I would never ever be able to work on it, or that's when I'd be able to work on it. And everyone's starting to get, everyone's like, Dan, we want to see this content. We understand, but it's too bad that you have that in the way of things. Because, we love watching you first, but, some people are just so excited they want to see a game. A lot of people are super nice. You guys are awesome. You'll wait for my content to go up, despite having a little bit of a delay due to certain factors. So, sorry, I need to clean my desk. I'm OCD, as you know, so it bothers me. Anyway, not only that, but physically, I am in bad shape. I don't mention it, but my full-time job is actually really destroying my body. Because I do physical lifting anywhere. I lift a lot of weight, up to 300 plus pounds of stuff, and it takes a toll on you. And I'm not gonna lie, for 3 months I think my left wrist has been out of commission, and I've been wearing a brace to keep it, prevent movement on the wrist when I would go to work. And it would make my job even harder because you have metal on your hand here and on the back, so I wouldn't be able to carry anything properly. So basically for 3 months, whenever I'd have weight in my left hand, it would be in my fingers. That's pretty much all I had for mobility, and I'd be able to grab. Then the brace got ripped and broken, so then the metal would pierce my, go rip out of the brace itself, and it would actually push into my skin. It was very dramatic. This one started feeling better. It's not so bad anymore. This one has the same problem. Same thing, everything. If I do that, where is it? Right there. If I do that, that's where I get pain. And constantly lifting things, these heavy things, in different angles, different torques, whatever, it's never going to heal. It will never heal. And I worry that by the time I'm 40 or whatever, I'm going to have a weak body just from doing this at a young age. So that's a huge thing. I mean, I've had back problems for a while. I mean, even when I know I don't lift with my back all in the legs, which is why I have very strong legs. Sometimes something slips by and you have no choice and you end up torquing your back. And I get really bad back pain where it'll be hard to sleep. It'll be hard to sit down for a while, and I'll have to I'll need these deep tissue massage. I'll have to go to a therapist and things like that. It's just a bitch, okay? My feet, the balls of my feet are sore. I sound like an old man bitching about his problems, with his body. My wrists, the arthritis is terrible. But it's just not worth it anymore. The toll on my body is just insane, and physically I'm paying the price. So that extra money that I get a month, which isn't as much as I want for what the work we're doing, we don't get paid enough. And I don't care what anybody says, until you do the kind of work that I do, it's a bitch. And not even that, the labor I can handle. It's just the people I deal with are so entitled. I've been actually called I don't know, I've been called every name in the book, basically, by people, and basically, to put it in perspective, I would move furniture, appliances, things like that. So, lots of that, and all these people who claim to have money, they think they're better than you, they treat you like peons, they think you'll do anything for them, and they treat you like they're servants. In certain cultures, they do have servants, so upon seeing someone who's doing a physical thing, they expect you to do all this stuff for them. And I could go on, I can make a whole new series on the shit that these people think we do, the crazy stories, the crazy encounters I've had at my full-time job. A lot of people have tried to fight me. It's hilarious, because you'll call them out, and they back off, most of the time anyway. It's just so much stress having to go into work and feel like you're being treated like shit. Now, mind you, not everybody thinks that way, not everyone is like that, but a good chunk of people think that way and treat us like we're just bottom of the barrel. You're just the grunt workers. You can't do anything with your life. And I just step back and say, bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've got going on. You don't know what I've achieved at my age, at 23 years old. You don't know what I've got. It's just so insulting. So when somebody says something that I don't like, I don't give a fuck. I will tell them straight back, shut the fuck up. If you got a problem, we can deal with this now. And you know what? I shouldn't have to do that. I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to be the kind of person that has, wakes up feeling great, and I do. I go in optimistic every day, because I like the people I work with, which is one of the hardest parts about quitting and leaving the job that I've been at for the past few years. The guys I work with are awesome, and we have a great time together. So that is one of the things I'll miss. All the people I work with, they're great people, and I've had great time with them. But at the end of the day, I got to think of my future. I got to think, is this in my best interest anymore to continue working at this job? And I've known for a while it's not. My girlfriend's been wanting me to quit for so long. I've been I'm not sure if I'm ready. I've just been saying that to myself. I'm not sure if I've been ready. My parents also told me, you gotta quit, you don't need it. And you know what? I started thinking, I don't need it. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I make enough on YouTube to support myself and then some. I'm amazing at saving money. I I do very, very well for myself because I have that know-how. I've been brought up very well, and I know how to deal with money. I'm very smart with my money. I don't spend it, foolishly. I know what comes first, and I take care of it from there. So, with that being said, the amount of money I get per month from this second job, honestly, I don't get why I didn't quit sooner. It's nice. It's like one of those things like, oh, extra paycheck. But at the end of the day, I'm putting all this effort, all this stress, all this physical pain every day to this job. And it's really, that check I get does not pay back that bullshit I put up with on a daily. So, I don't know how many times I've come home from work and I'm like, I've got to record. And because I'm so tired, I'm so frustrated from the work day, my commentary isn't in it. I'm not there. I'm not, it's not as entertaining, and I feel like that's slipping, and I don't want that. I want my commentary to be as good as it always is. Whenever I play a great game that I really love, my commentary just transforms. I'm sure you guys know that. When I love a game and I'm just having so much fun with it, my commentary is just so much better because I feel better and I'm more excited to play the game. For example, when I played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, people love it. It's one of their favorite series. Any Star Wars game, I love. I love that content. And when I come home and I play a game I'm really, really into, my commentary's still dampened, and I just can't have that. I don't want my quality to slip because of this stupid-ass full-time job that's killing me, The upside to it was, it keeps you physically fit. I am very strong. I'm not just saying that. I actually have I can do things a lot of you would probably be shocked. If I strapped a GoPro to my head for one of these days that I work with, you see the bullshit I put up with, see the kind of stuff I'm capable of, you'd be pretty surprised. You guys don't really know me outside of YouTube, but if you did, you'd know I'm a hard worker. I push the limit every day just to further myself in my life. That's the goal, right? I just want to be prepared for life, prepare for marriage, for children. I want to make sure all my ducks are in a row before I do that. And if I start earlier, that's the better. That way you're more prepared in the future. You're not spending most of your life working these menial jobs that mean nothing to you, So I can't believe it, It's like almost surreal that 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, I started doing Let's Plays for something to do. I had people that I watched and I thought they were entertaining. I thought I'd give it a try myself. Started doing it. It was a hobby for years, you guys. I did it for what? I don't know. I can't remember. 2 years, 2.5 years, just for the fun of it. Until eventually I was given an offer. And the offer, even then I wasn't doing very well, but I still did it because I liked it. The little bit of money was like, a little bit of money, right? But now it's blossomed into something crazy. I have the support of you guys that keeps the channel going every day. There's people who just insane, give their support. You should see this. You guys have I don't think you can understand the amount of support you guys give. It's just so much. To be loved by so many people is one of the best feelings in the world. And to be able to take something that I've been loving to do, I did as a hobby for a long time. I've been just doing it in my spare time just to make people happy, trying to give, make them, laugh or whatever I do to make people entertained. The fact that I can do that as my sole income is just mind-blowing. Now, I know there's going to be some people there that doubt that. They're like, Dan, is that really the smartest thing? YouTube, internet businesses, they're not solid. And that's what was keeping me from quitting my job. And the thing is, though, where I live, it's not a deal. It's not a problem. Honest to God, I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Here, we have the lowest unemployment rate anywhere. Well, maybe except Dubai, but in North America, we're the lowest. People come from Europe. People come from Asia. People come from South America. People come from everywhere. Here, in my little city, a city you wouldn't think much of, to work. There's so many jobs here. If you go outside and you can't find a single job, there's something wrong with you. And because I have so much experience in driving trucks, large trucks, my ability to move things and lift things very well, my ability to be, the fact that I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, any of that thing, I'm a reliable employee. And that being said, if I wanted to go back to work, I can. my boss, if I really wanted to go back to this job, he said, you can come back. They love me there. They love having me at that job. And everybody was upset when they found out that I was leaving. Like, everyone was like, don't go, please. Like, I mean, I'm gonna have to, I want to keep hanging out with those guys. Like, that's one of the biggest hurts for me. These guys are awesome. Like, I love these guys, but you know what? I said to myself, I've been saying this to myself for so long, I'm gonna do this until I can afford not to. And I'm there. I'm finally there, you guys. It's crazy. And I'm sure a lot of people are asking, Dan, that's great. How is this gonna benefit me? Well, how's this gonna benefit you? This isn't all about me. This is about you guys. Don't worry. This is a huge thing. This is why I wanted to get it full time. What does this mean that I'm doing this full time? Number one, I'll be able to dedicate more time and effort to my content. That means maybe down the future I can bring back the DanQ review series. For those of you who loved reviewing, love my reviews, that's an option. I can bring it back. I just felt I didn't have the time. I wasn't very good at it because I didn't have the time to be good at it. You know what I mean? I could focus more time into learning the game. So some people are like, oh, Dan, you're not very good at this. I can spend more time on it. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be the best player. I mean, obviously, not everyone is good overnight. I'm sure a lot of people are like, I am, but I'm not. You know, I'm not one of those people anymore. I used to be when I was a teenager, but I'm not anymore. So I play games for the fun of it. That's my thing now. But what else? Okay. Sorry, my mind went blank for a second. What else? Well, I can play more games. Like, lately I haven't been able to play as many games. Because back in the day, a few years ago when I was first doing this, I'd pick games that I just wanted to play. Then I started taking suggestions, meaning, do you guys want to see this? Does this look good to you? And people would say yes, it'd be new games, and I'd be doing 3 or 4 games that come out in one day. And I'm not able to do as many of those anymore because I don't have time for it. I don't want to spam people with uploads. I want people to get a nice flow of uploads, but not like some people. Some people do too little, in my opinion. I think 1 video a day is too little, but some people do too many, like 20 and 30 videos a day. It's ridiculous. So I found my market anywhere from 5 to 8 videos a day. I think it's relatively decent with a lot of variety. I know everyone's like, damn, that's too much. But if you think of the spectrum of certain people out there who do upload similar videos that I do, 1 video, 20 videos, nice margin, 5 to 8. It's nice, and they're all separated by 2 to 3 hours a pop. That way they're not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're, you know, 1, 2, 3. You know, it's nice flow. I add things to playlists. The thing is, I can go more places now. I can go out and be more creative with my content. I don't have to be sitting in my office all day playing games. I can go out and do things. Like, people love my little vlogs. I can go maybe find something fun to do and film it, you know? Things like that I've always wanted to try, but I haven't had the time. I mean, it's just, it's a win-win-win for everybody. So it's just what I've been wanting to do. I mean, I've gone to college. People don't know that. I've been to college. I tried some things. I didn't like what I was doing. I've just found my niche, you know, the thing that calls to me that I'm good at, that I come home and I'm like, I want to do this, you know, the thing that I'm happy to call a career. And it's been awesome so far, but I've just needed that little bit of boost. And now I can devote more time, more effort, be more creative, work harder on it, you know, just make the quality better, give more people what they want. More people are going to ask me, Dan, play this game, play this game, play this game. I get that all the time, but I can't do that because of the time constraints. Now I can take way more requests. I can get way more older games done because now there's no real constraints. So obviously I'm gonna have to go to the gym now because my full-time job was my physical. Like, I can eat like a tank because of it. I don't want to lose that ability to eat so much because I like food. But I can eat a lot because I keep moving so much. I burn so many calories in a day. So yeah, don't worry, Dan ain't gonna be getting fat. That's no time soon. If anything, Dan's gonna look sexier than he has ever looked. So I'm sorry, that's kind of not the point here, but basically that was the big announcement. You know, that's huge for me. Many years have gone by, and I'm ready. And one of the biggest things for me right now, that is like, I can't wait. I don't have to put up with stupid drivers on a daily basis. Yes, they're going to be there, but when you drive truck, you see it. You're up higher, you have a giant open window, like a massive window all around. They're huge, huge viewing surface, huge, like, you know, you see everything. You watch people drive, you see them do things, and you know what? It's made me an amazing driver because I can see things before they happen. By looking at a car, I can be like, he's going to do this. Watch him, so I can keep an eye on him because I know he's going to cut me off. Sure enough, he does it. It just makes me a better person, but I get more stressed out, I freak out, I have road rage, I know I do. I have road rage. Even from my car vlogs that I've done, you'll see me bitch somebody out, and I'm not even in a bad mood. I'll just like completely lose my mind, and I'm happy. It's like a day off, I feel great, you know? So I won't have to put up with that, and above all, let me show you guys. It is November 8th today, okay? The evening of November 8th. For you, it'll be the 9th, but it doesn't matter. Look at this, look what I had to work in today. It's already begun. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Let's go to the windshield. Hey, gods, that's snow. And it's getting cold and wet, and it's not fun. So, that is currently what I'm going to be avoiding. I can sleep in, you know, just all these luxuries of working from home and working for yourself. I don't have to put up with a boss. I don't have to do these things. I don't know, man. It's just the perks are endless. But above all, it means I get to devote all of that work time to this channel and making it as good as it can be, the best it's ever been. So basically expect a lot of things to come, a lot more games. I'll be taking a lot more requests. Keep in mind, I want people to know that just because you request it doesn't mean I have to do it. If I don't have an interest in the game, I won't do it. But if people really want to see a game, I'll be able to do more requests besides just doing the new games that come out. So who doesn't like those? You know what I mean? So, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Huge milestone for me. Bigger than hitting 100,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? Bigger than... It's just huge for me, and I'm so excited to get started. But I got another week of work to go. One more week, 4 days of work to do. And we'll be free, and we'll be able to get this train going. So... let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think? What are you looking forward to? What does this mean to you? Does it matter to you? You don't really care? I want to hear I want to hear your thoughts. You're the guys that got me to this position to be able to say I play video games for a living. That's insanity. I'm able to do all this stuff just because you guys made it so. You guys find me entertaining enough. You find me worth watching, and you guys are devoting yourselves, your time you could spend doing whatever, listening to whatever, watching whoever, but you choose me, and that's makes me feel fantastic. So thank you so much, guys. I can't believe this is the first time I haven't thanked you yet in this whole video, but I had a lot to say, a lot to express. So thanks so much, guys. You guys mean the world to me. I appreciate it so much. For times when I feel upset, if I seem a little snappy, whatever, you know what? It stems from my full-time job. It really does. It's frustrating every day, you know? But now I'll be able to interact with you guys more often, you know? Like, do more things, giveaways, what have you. I'll be able to do more than I've ever been able to because I'm not held down by this job. So, I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. It's going to be a crazy ride. It's going to be different. I'm going to be able to sleep in, like, oh my god, you guys. Getting home at like 9, 10 sometimes, having to work at 8, so I have to get up at like 6 the next day, sucks. Now I can sleep in whenever I want. Obviously, I'm not gonna abuse that and become a couch potato, but I'll be able to get more energized and I'll feel better. I'm gonna be a lot happier. And you guys are gonna, like, I'm already just beaming right now, but you guys are gonna see me way happier than I've ever been in my life, I think. So, I'm ready for this, so... It's funny, a lot of people are like, maybe he's getting married, and I'm like, that, maybe soon, but not now. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much again. Thank you for watching and hearing me out. Like I said, comment down below what you think of this. Let me know. I love to hear you guys' thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button and favorite it as well. That helps out a lot as well. So, anyways, I got plenty of gameplay coming your way. You're gonna have way more better quality stuff than you'll ever be able to, you know, expect from DanQ8000 soon. Okay, give me another week's time to prepare, get this job done, and then we're going to go in with a bang. So thanks so much, guys. Take it easy. Thanks again for listening. Have a good one, and I hope to see you soon. I hope you keep coming back for many years to come with me, and we'll experience these games and like basic life things together. So thanks, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.